Hi, welcome to Versus, where we watch two random TV shows so you don't have to. Today we have Dino-Riders versus
Cadillacs and Dinosaurs.
Cadillacs and Dinosaurs, Mark.
Is it Cadillacs and Dinosaurs?
Yeah.
I was saying Dinosaurs and
Cadillacs. What the fuck was this show?
Can I just clarify? Was I like half asleep during that whole thing? Was any of that going into your brain?
No.
All of the shit that they were saying.
Okay, so it's the year 20. It's the 26th century. But the humans from the 21st century,
all that stuff's still there,
are on a planet with two moons.
Yeah, for some reason it's oh shit, it's a different planet, isn't it?
But the dinosaurs have, it sort of said that the Earth has gone to shit, so now the dinosaurs have come back and taken it over, but we don't. Basically, this show introduces 1,000 new characters and sayings. What's a T-Rex called, Mark?
A chivik. A chivik.
A shivik? They don't call dinosaurs dinosaurs, or like... Basically, people are driving around in a post-apocalyptic world full of dinosaurs, and they drive... One of the guys drives a Cadillac, who is called Jack Terrick, or Tennick, or something.
Tennick, I think it is.
Yeah, it's just batshit fucking crazy. Yeah. Every sentence is
that comes out. In that first 2 minutes before even the fucking, the opening sequence, the whole thing is just insane.
We're under attack!
Turn the vehicles!
We're trapped! Whoa!
The people jumping out of the car, just the close-up on their faces, the whole thing's just manic. And I was like, what's going on? Have I just
We had to restart.
Am I really sleeping? Yeah, we had to restart.
We watched it the first 2 minutes.
Ever thing
and we're like, wait,
done.
what's going on? There's going to be so much money in these tyres. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Written by...
Yeah. This is big.
What the fuck is he called?
Yeah, I can't
Michael
remember what his
D'Souza
name.
or something.
Yeah, that's it. Something like that. Someone D'Souza.
The guy who wrote Die Hard Commando.
To be honest, it's got some good bones to it, because it really does feel like, it kind of feels a bit like Fury Road or whatever, the newest one, where they sort of like, their religion is based on the world that was, and like chrome and everything being shiny and stuff like that.
Guy, sorry.
But like loads of stuff like that, like so their religion and what they believed was kind of like based on that. It felt like there was a lot of that going on. Like,
so he's the old blood.
So he's the old blood. So basically, he's like a mechanic, because that's like the way that they need what they need
the old way
to go back. Yeah, it's very fucking weird. But then now dinosaurs are there as well.
Yeah, but he has these crazy like sort of visions of this frog.
Oh God,
Yoda guy who's just like, you must do the. And what's that weird saying? They have like the mechanics of the. What was it?
Mechanii Vitali.
Yeah, which is like what the mechanics of the earth, or the balance, the mechanics of life. And he basically occasionally, like 3 different times in the episode, he goes like, Wah! And has like these visions of this frog man just going,
it's basically like
let me links.
Yeah, it is like that. He was a lot like that. It's basically like he's got a creed that he has to stick to, and he can't kill any dinosaurs for some bizarre reason.
I can't understand if it's the 26th century, so what technology, I just...
It's basically old tech. I think the advert is... Cadillacs can survive 400 years or more. So long that dinosaurs have come back from where? Yeah, I don't know. They came out of the earth. I don't know. Maybe like a big like meteorite
full
crashed.
Of dinosaurs.
No, not full. Well, like maybe, but crashed and then opened up a huge hole in the earth where all the dinosaurs have been living.
Sleeping, like hibernating.
Yeah, and then the big thing fell off that and then went and circled around the moon and became the moon's second moon. And then it's just with there's so many phrases and random shit they make up, and literally there's a bit where a Jack guy turns up in his Cadillac, everything's on fire, and he's like, "Hey guys, I'll come to help you put out this fire. We'll kill you." It's like, what's going on? You said there wouldn't be any shivers, and you're like, what? And then the other guy, this random guy's just like, this sentence.
We listened to you and your nonsense about the Machinatio Vitae.
I don't understand anything that's going on. Like, and then there's the angry this Hammer who's like the leader of the rebels. Oh, not the rebels, sorry. Just the bandits.
Like bad mercenaries. Yeah,
the mercenaries. But then you've got the woman who basically just looks like his mom or something.
Yeah. It's like they've gone right. Okay, what they're going to be is they're going to be 2 brothers. But they're going to, and then they went, okay, yeah. So we've drawn them all as brothers, and it's like, oh wait, but we need that.
We've only got one woman in this whole thing who's basically like with a little croppy
it's too confusing.
Thing.
It's like if they're 2 men, they look too confusing because they're too similar to each other.
Maybe.
So you got to put a wig on that one.
And the main plot point of this episode was that for some reason T-Rex and dinosaurs don't actually hurt people in their natural habitat. Yeah. So in this one, someone's put a control radio on the back of this dinosaur's head, this T-Rex, and he's basically just smashing shit up. Yeah. And then at the end, Cadillac guy gets rid of it.
Cadillac guy.
But that kind of moves us on to another mind-controlled dinosaur TV show.
Yes. Dino-Riders, which is really the coolest concept ever.
We've both seen Dino-Riders at least 10 times each, because I used to have it on VHS.
Just episode 1.
Just episode 1, but I haven't watched it in a minimum a decade, but it was more than a decade. I probably since I was like 15 or something, I haven't watched it.
I was saying that it was my thing to do at Joe's house when Joe wasn't there. I'd just go and get the Dino-Riders tape and just put it in. So that was my thing to do.
Right. Dino-Riders is basically the Valorians.
Valorians.
They're being chased by the frog.
By the Rulons.
Rulons. Rulons. They try and go into hyperspeed, basically.
Yeah.
Or the space air time projection unit or something.
With the step crystal.
And it fucks up, and it takes them and basically warps them both to Earth in prehistoric times. They land, and within 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes, the good guys have got these power crystal things that make so they can telepathically talk to dinosaurs. Dinosaurs are like, cool, we'll be your mates.
Yeah.
The bad guys are putting on these controlling helmets on the bad dinosaurs.
Yeah.
And they've built like whole armies, all within like the space of a week.
Yeah. But they get going quick. It's like they're not even bothered about moving or like getting
like
away.
Escaping.
Like they literally are okay using all the metal that they have on building these little like dinosaur harnesses, but they're not using the metal they have to make the ship fucking fine. Can that ship not just like fly above the other ship and just go and just destroy the entire
In my memory,
DeLoreans.
this whole episode was like at least an hour long, but literally it's every 30 seconds like, now we're doing this, now we're doing this, now we're doing this. And their main leader guy is this frog, what's he called?
Wait, I thought you were talking about Valorians. I was like,
no.
Questar.
And
Krulos.
Yeah, who's like a frog, but he always wears his space helmet, like maybe he has to be moist.
I think he's got to be moist.
So he's got the hammerhead guys, he's got the bug guys, he's got the snake guys. Who's fucking who? How are they going to procreate?
Well, they've got like, they all look very similar, so I think it's like basically 4 families.
I think what? Just the shark family?
Krulos doesn't fuck anyone. The sharks, all the hammerhead sharks bang each other.
And then just make them all... Because they're going to need army people. They're going to need more people. But then the Questar people are just a bit lame. They're super, super lame. I think the brain boxes, when you box a dinosaur, you control his brain, and the crystals don't work. I think the dinosaurs are like, these guys are dicks. And we want them to get off our fucking planet as quick as we can. So let's just play along with this fucking bullshit. Because everyone's firing lasers at each other, but the lasers do basically nothing.
Yeah.
And it's like, who's controlling the dinosaurs? It's not as if someone's got like a remote control. They're just sat in seats. I think the dinosaurs are like, this is fucking stupid. Because they're boring. The actual good guys are so... Apart from maybe the blind guys, like...
What do you mean, like...
he was alright. He beat the shit out of people.
And the other little kids?
Dicks.
Well, they just run around. They're
I don't mind Gunnar.
More fun. They're more fun.
Gunnar was okay.
Not Quasar. Youngstar.
Stop for Quasar.
Yeah, well, one thing that I found was quite strange was like the fact that the Rulons really care about putting like big armor on their dinosaurs.
Yes,
but the Valorians didn't give a shit about that.
They just have like seats attached to the sides
by lasers.
Yeah,
and it's like, oh no, the other ones, the Rulons have like lasers. There's a chest, like face plates and stuff like that, so they don't get shot in the faces. Valorians don't give a shit about that.
But the main thing about Dino-Riders was the toys.
Yeah, they were fucking cool as shit.
They were as cool as shit.
That T-Rex toy is just
walked along.
Coolest.
We had a family friend who used to go to their house and he had fucking everything.
Yeah.
And I think I watched this actually quite a bit in his house as well.
It's a fucking really cool concept.
He had the Brachiosaurus as well. I remember that. His head would go like left and right. I don't think it was the same. Like the Brachiosaurus' head would move left and right when it walked, and it had the side bit, the little kind of clamshell thing that opened up.
So cool. I don't understand why this hasn't been rebooted in some way, shape, or form. Part of me is like, is it because it's just too, I don't know, brutal, and it's like because of enslaving the dinosaurs?
You are basically
enslaving them.
A lot of fish face.
Yeah, a lot of like
dry skin.
If you were living with these people and you know these people existed as a race, what they said to them was racist.
Yeah, it was very snakist.
Yeah, it was
hammerhead sharks.
They just call them hammerheads.
Also, how do they breathe on? I get why the snakes work and the bugs.
Yeah, it's strange that the frog needs to be kept moist, but
the hammerhead sharks are just like look inside.
Yeah. Also, when they were like looking through the
yes, and he has his little space helmet. I was like,
he's just like he must be like that far off, like when Buzz does that.
Well, they're obviously going to fight for age, but what? There was no reason for it. It was like, well, why are we doing this? Like, I think
to get away, I suppose.
The main bad guy was like, I need a T-Rex. He's like, I can feel it in like the lava place. He was obsessed. It's like, why did he?
He was obsessed with that T-Rex.
Like,
he just saw it and thought, that's what I want. And then the T-Rex ran away, and he was like, I still want that though. It's like, our army's massive. We don't need anything else. But it turns out they did need other stuff, didn't they? Because they got beat.
Yeah, but they basically accidentally snuck in and nearly got the crystal on their first day.
Oh yeah, they did almost nearly do that. They just do stealth. Stealth is the best.
It was really silly. Also, the snake guy's like, oh, looks like we're in Earth prehistoric times. Where the fuck are you from? Like, literally, no, now I sound like a snake racist.
You sound so snake racist. It makes more sense to me that they were just from a different planet and they just came to Earth like Star Wars years and years and years ago. You know what I mean? Like, they were here, guys. So they weren't originally from Earth, and they go, this must be prehistoric Earth. It's like, no, they're just from a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. They just come.
They've definitely got
just
back
poshed
in time, mate. That was a time.
But that's the thing. Well, it's a time thing, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. It could just be a hyperdrive, and they just hyperdrived into a different place.
Maybe.
When you went through a black hole, like the Transformers.
I much prefer the thing that they're really fucking up time with all their shit. Because they've gone back in time to dinosaur time, they're leaving all these lasers.
Yeah, and just some.
And then the dinosaur and Cadillac guys find it later. Well, you say it's the same company or something.
Well, they're both made by Tycho.
That's how you spell RC.
Pardon?
That's how you spell RC.
As soon as you said that, I was like, what? And then something in my head just went, bing. Do you think Cadillacs and Dinosaurs has legs?
It's just so insane. I want to watch it, and I think everyone's far more interesting in
You think everyone's far more interesting in Dinosaurs versus Cadillacs?
Than... I forgot how boring the main heroes were in Dino-Riders. They were just like super lame, eating like cornflakes with water or something. They seem like those kind of people.
What happened in Cadillacs versus Dinosaurs though at the end?
Fucking a million things happened.
Yeah, I know.
There's a city on the sea.
Nothing was that exciting that happened.
It was just madness.
It was madness, but it was like conversational madness and like.
But that was funny.
Nothing was actually happening.
Every scene was just like, what's going on? I don't understand. Like what.
It was quite.
That girl
insane.
was just running around, and then that guy was just having random visions of frogmen, and then it's a case they met in a bit for a little bit, and then ran off again, then met again.
Yeah, it was all a bit.
And then he just scared a man. The bad guy's going to kill him at the end, and he just scares him. It's just like there's a big scary dinosaur coming. Oh, and just runs away.
There was also that scene before, like because you could tell that this actually kind of was written in quite a cool way. It was
overwritten. That problem is it was overwritten.
But remember that shot when he's like.
Yes, that was the one good shot. Yeah, it was like, you've come for me, Jack Tenerick or whatever, Tenerick or whatever the fuck.
And he just fucking just gets...
We don't want, on the radio station, it's like, we don't want any mechanics. That's just like that. It's like, who fixes things then? Like, what is your world?
Also, how short are his thighs? Kick that fucking thing.
Oh, yeah, he's driving in his car and then he kicks the radio. I don't care how big a Cadillac is. Like, how do you get your leg to radio
just to kick it? Yeah, no, it's fucking insanity.
Fucking stupid.
I think that Dino-Riders should win. You're not with me on this, but mostly I'm there because.
Forget the toys.
No. Just think about it, Joe. They are T-Rexes. And dinosaurs with huge lasers on their face.
And the lasers do nothing.
The lasers do nothing. And also, I kind of feel like you might be right. We've seen everything that Dino-Riders has to offer.
There's no bigger dinosaur. Like, what's it going to be? Like, the Spinosaurus is going to turn
You might be right, actually, yeah. Because what else could they do?
The people with the mind control crystals who just mind control the fish frog guy to kill himself.
Yeah, I think that's not.
Because they're kind of like Jedi, aren't they? Just like, do this. It's like.
Would the Jedi ever do that? Would the Jedi ever go,
just like,
kill yourself?
Yeah, kill yourself, frog guy. Yourself. Yeah. So on this episode of Versus.
No one's the winner.
No one is the winner.
It was too much. It was just insanity.
It was more the fact that the woman who ruled the whole of the city on the sea was just dressed like a safari keeper.
Yeah.
Like, if she's like the richest, most powerful person who has like a little, what are those machines called? That
was a good scene when that guy was there, like.
And he's going over his glasses, like the reflection.
That dinosaur's coming just there, and he's like. The dinosaur, he's coming for me. And it's just.
What the fuck is it called? Why can I not remember what it's called?
A tapper.
No, it's not called a tapper.
Machine.
Telegraph, using the telegraph key. It doesn't sound.
I told you telegraph!
It doesn't sound right.
Telegram for John!
Yeah, it doesn't sound right.
Well,
telegraph, yeah.
Can we just go back? Well, it was a draw, and now we know what the telegraph is.
Fucking dinosaurs.
Enjoy yourself, everybody. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Only one can be the leader in resale values. Cadillac.
Remember the Machinatio Vitae.